back with Cliff Rome of Peaches Restaurant and Mise En Place Hospitality Training Program. Joining us with Cliff is Travell Smith, a graduate of the program and a prep cook at Peaches. We saw you working over here with the pancakes and everything. And Travell, you have been with Mise En Place, you said 4 years?
Not 4 weeks.
4 weeks, I'm sorry. Oh, I was a little off. 4 weeks. What have you learned?
One thing I learned was keeping things in order and keeping
Mise En Place, things in place.
Yeah, keeping things in order, keeping things in balance, and always having a good state of mind. Every day before we went into the kitchen, Chef Ron will always ask us, what did we eat last night? What did we do? Just things like that just helped me see that Chef Ron really cared about me. And I really wasn't too sure about the program when I first entered it.
Why not?
Because like cooking was kind of different for me. Like this is my first time having a job, like working with the kitchen, and I just wanted everything to go good and well. And throughout the 4 weeks, the process was good. I learned a lot. I built a good relationship with Chef Claude and Chef Rome. So, yeah.
Well, Cliff, is this what you meant to happen with Mise En Place?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the premise of creating a program is, I tell them every day, nobody's coming to save us.
Yeah.
No one's coming to save us. So it's a perfect opportunity for people to learn a trade, a skill set. Not only is it transferable, but they're going to use it for the rest of their lives. So in 4 weeks, I tell them, you're not going to be a master chef, but fundamentals. If you learn the fundamentals, you'll never go wrong. So with that, he was an excellent student because he wanted to learn. That was the other part of it. So he had part of the responsibility, and then we had the other part. So it made it a lot easier to work with people who are just a little bit curious around what success looks like.
And it's not just the cooking. You teach them other things as well. I mean, etiquette, you know, how to sit up straight, like he told you a moment ago. Yeah, so,
Boy, sit up straight.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little bit more than just the cooking, isn't it?
Absolutely. What I said, and we were just talking about this on the way in, I said, listen, someone told me that medicine doesn't start at the doctor's office. It starts at the kitchen table, right? And a lot of times, when you look at households, the kitchen table is removed. That just big mama sitting at the table. You know, did you do your homework? You know, put on the turtleneck, put your hat on. All those things, those are lessons.
Yeah.
And so as employers, a lot of times, unfortunately, you're not able to do both. You're a small business, but then you have a certain amount of individuals with a limited amount of talent. And so they haven't had that exposure before, so you're doing all of it.
Travell, what do you think would have happened? You're 20, and do you think, tell me how your life has changed by being in this program. What would have happened if not for this program?
To be honest with you, I don't know where I would have been without this program. This program really helped me open my eyes more about my future, and not only about my future, not only about that, just about when I get to where I want to be in life, just give back and always remember the people who was there for me.
And you didn't realize that before, did you?
No, I didn't realize that before, and I felt like I became a family throughout the couple months I've been here. I started working with Chef Rome and the company in June, so I feel like a member of the family throughout the whole ride that I'm on so far with this company.
You've exposed these kids to so much. Women and men are coming through the program.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things I say is that people need an opportunity to fail. You need a long enough runway to fail, which means you have to make a lot of mistakes.
You can't succeed until you fail.
Oh, absolutely. Part of the process is having people have a little bit more compassion and patience. Because what happens is that if you have an individual that's actually working at Peaches, and they're taking a long time because they don't understand, because they haven't had a job before, what we ask is that you understand that this could be your niece, nephew, son, or daughter, right? And so part of the training process is to be able to, give them the skills that they'll need to continue to maybe even have a better job. We have great partners that we work with. We work with the University of Chicago, which is ultimately a landing spot for a candidate of the program. We're funded by Chicago Cook Workforce. So having relationships and partnerships like that, it's a tremendous difference.
Have you seen kids go on to get great jobs from this program?
Absolutely. And here's the even better part. Sometimes when you do the tracking, you realize that some of the students didn't continue on in culinary.
Yeah.
They went to medical school.
But they never would have gotten on that track without this. So this could just be the kickoff point for that.
Because a lot of times you just need the exposure.
Yeah.
Right? And so once you have it, and then you understand the sense of urgency and how it partners with what success looks like, then for them, it's a great recipe for success.
Using the kitchen table as a jumping off point, right?
Yeah, you need it.
Thank you both so much for coming in. Thanks for helping with the pancakes.
Anytime.
You can find more information on the program and registration at MiseEnPlaceChicago.org.